I know you done been through a lot. Know you been talking to God. Know you been one of them ones. No wonder the enemy lies. You seated in heavenly places, the basis to look to the sky. It's sacred, the Savior is mine. He waving a banner, give David a try. The heart of the Father, the brother. You ought to be out of your mind. You thinking too much, or not thinking enough. It's giving you stuck. You love when you cuff. It's giving the lust, the love and the love of the brothers who running it up. What if it's nothing new under the sun? What if the number you looking is one? What if the sun is the number you looking? He wanted them one, so come again. You running this fun till he come again. He wants you with nothing to come against. It's something I want you to love again, love again, love again.
No, it's rough. Had enough. I've been down. Don't give up. Feeling stuck. Just look up. Fill my cup. Lord. Keep mine. Keep mine.
Man, this is for the grown woman with her head straight and her hands full and the rent paid, and the man who got a cent proved he was that dude when he got raised, when he got praised. She was that fool, undignified. We unpack shame. It's a cross on the back, edges laid. When the boss on the back, let her pray. Go, friend. When nobody see you, it's eye on the spell, you win. Your God is a keeper. He brought you up out of it there. I call him my twin cause I know he'll do it again. Do it again, do it again and again and again. Yeah.
No, it's rough. Had enough. I've been down. Don't give up. Feeling stuck. Just look up. Fill my cup. Lord. Keep mine. Keep mine. Keep mine. Oh, keep mine. Keep mine. Keep mine. Oh, keep mine.
Yeah. Tell us who you running with. 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 Tell us who you. Tell the truth to shame the devil. Shame the devil. Tell the truth to shame the devil. Shame the devil. Tell the truth to shame the devil. The shame the devil. Tell the truth to shame the devil. Shame the devil. Tell the truth to shame. We gon' run our mouth. We gon' run our mouth. We gon' run our mouth. We gon' run our mouth.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Band with y'all. Happy Wednesday to you. Do me a favor, like, share, and tag out. Let everybody know we're on, y'all. It's gonna be a great episode, y'all. Today we're talking about suicide awareness. It's September, y'all. We got a lot of information to cover, y'all. Let everybody know we're on, y'all. Happy Wednesday to you.
Devil, get up off me. 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 Nothing but the blood. 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 Nothing. King Jesus. 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 Tell them you want nothing. Tell them you want something that your money could not summon. Tell them about your body. Tell them ain't no hobby. Tell them you ain't thirsty living.
But a lot of people from the when they they come from the world into the church, they don't like it.
Know you Jesus, know you said you got it. Money talking messy, they no face.
They want that distinction.
When I speak that gospel, I ain't worried about that.
Do you think it comes with time though? Like afterwards, like
I ain't scared about that.
Yeah.
I ain't worried about that.
They can't fathom like the church rapping. They think when you come to the church, you don't rap.
people hate me, others love me. I'm a drama.
Rap is not unholy. If that's the case, then we shouldn't sing in church.
I am not a gymnast, I ain't flipping off and I am.
If that's the case, we shouldn't dance in church.
Thought this wisdom, I ain't with your boss, and I ain't rich as false, a giant. This can lie on my tiny, y'all be about that.
Why?
I ain't worried about that. Yeah, I ain't scared about that. I ain't worried about that.
Right, that means that she's still closer to a particular space.
Yeah, that's good. My other friend said, well, she not my friend no more.
Who that?
But she said,
Yeah,
she feel like we be playing with God and we be rapping.
this the
That's
place
so
to throw
stupid.
rocks and high hands.
said that?
She's extremely religious though.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Like extremely.
Rap is playing with God.
Yeah, she said it's like playing with God.
That's because you don't. That's because people don't understand a lot of history of concerning music. You think music is your introduction to it.
Yeah.
Music has a rich history. You know, so that's the first thing. The second thing is a lot of times what God intended to be in the kingdom was taken by the world.
Yeah.
So if playing with God is rapping, then we also have to say that a lot of because y'all remember, a lot of the people who create hip hop music and secular music, they come from the church.
Yeah.
They come from church.
Born and raised, choir singers, musicians, etc. So it's just you have to. Sometimes you have to don't stamp your naivety as truth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, rap is playing with God. The only reason you think that is because when you got into the world, that was the music that was presented to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, now that's not a bad thing because every generation does that. Your mother's era and the time before that thought that the music should have been hymns. When choirs came, y'all, they thought that the music should have been hymns. And then when praise and worship came, everybody thought that we should stay with choirs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow.
You know, so every era kind of holds on to their thought process and how they were introduced to Jesus. And I think that is always going to be, whether you like it or not, it can be preference, but it is also a religious spirit that will not progressively move with God.
Yeah.
Because if I'm a Christian and I don't come from a previous era, like y'all, we don't sing hymns at our church with a hymn book.
Yeah. No.
But there was a time where people felt like the new style of music or worship was carnal because it wasn't from the hymn book.
Yeah.
So I think, is it about me or is it about however the next generation of Christians connect with God?
Connect with God. Yeah.
And there are people who they like praise and worship, but they'll get a hip hop artist singing about Jesus.
Yeah.
They'll totally get it. And then sometimes, y'all, they'll grow into other expressions.
Yeah.
And grow out of. See, for me, I believe that if you're gonna put hip hop in that category, then you can't. Then we shouldn't act. We shouldn't dance. We shouldn't sing. We shouldn't mime because you can find all of those expressions in the world too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we should just come.
Yeah.
We really should be Church of God. Church of God.
Lord.
No music.
No music.
No music.
I ain't ready for that.
No
Yeah.
music.
I wouldn't survive. Jesus.
And technically, y'all, Jackie is putting poetry to tracks.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna get rid of poetry, then what else you got to get rid of? Psalms.
Yeah.
You got to get rid of Psalms because Psalms is poetry. So we have to say, and especially Des, we know what Des gonna end up being. She's gonna be a mother.
A mother.
In the church.
Okay, she a mother right now.
She's gonna be a mother in the church.
She a mother right now.
Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is for, because if you look at it, y'all, if you are 30, you only have, if you are 30 and up, you only have 20 more good years of influence.
Yeah.
Where people don't listen to you because of loyalty. They listen to you because of interest.
Yeah.
And you really only have 10 to 15 more years where they're really interested in you, because after about 15 years, somebody else is going to come and replace
Absolutely.
you, right? I say that to say this. If you want to be kingdom centered, I think it's important for you to, for us to, as we get older, figure out where God is concerning the next generation.
Yeah.
What are they listening to? And you have to look at it like this. What tools exist that's causing the next generation to come out of the world and live fully for Jesus?
Yeah.
So we don't argue with the expression. We argue with what's the outcome of it.
Yeah.
So if y'all are rapping, but nobody is getting saved, nobody is leaving the world, nobody, then we got a problem with it.
Yeah.
We don't care about how it sounds. We don't care about how it looks. What are you all doing that's calling you out of the world, making you disciples, making you fully committed to the things of God? And if the stuff y'all doing ain't causing that, that's the issue we have.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the methodology. So we always say that the message has to stay the same, but the method can change.
Yeah.
And as you get older, you'll end up being opposition like people were opposition to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you got people like Ahmad. He rapping and dancing.
I mean, and killing.
So you got to be able to say, hey, that ain't my thing.
Yeah.
But I want you to keep doing it if that is, if it's two things. If it's really talking about Jesus and you are becoming more of a disciple because of it.
That's good. That's good.
That's so good.
Because as an artist, I grew up with our fathers and mothers in that generation had a problem with our rap, had a problem with our dance. They call us, they say y'all is carnal.
Devil music.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Devil.
And my whole thing was, I think our whole thing was, we come out of the world because that's what your first issue was.
Yeah.
Now we're using our gifts, just expressing Jesus through it, and we're still wrong.
Yeah.
Typically what it does, it causes us to go back to the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quick.
Just like, forget it then. We have no acceptance here.
Yeah.
And this moves into the conversation of, I got people in my church that got nose rings, tattoos, earrings, they rap, dance, sing this, do business, blah, 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 blah. If the church is not a place where people can say, I can do this for the glory of the Lord.
Yes.
If they come here and we just kind of like, oh, that ain't God, or that is not that, you have to break the religious mind and say, Lord, where are you here? And you know that God is there because people either they are or they aren't converting, becoming stronger disciples, living for Jesus, even though it's not my preference. Like I don't like the hip hop right now. You can tell Jackie is a millennial. You can tell it because you understand what she's saying. The new rap, I like more of the tracks, but I don't like the style.
Yeah.
I think I checked out after Migos. I checked out.
Yeah.
What's the one that passed?
Take off.
Oh no!
How long has it been now?
It's been a minute now. A couple
Like
years.
3 years. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, when the generation after them, I totally I didn't get. And I think they were real dark. That rap culture is real dark.
Oh yeah, it's dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember I wrote this song. We got tattoos and earrings, but we love God. Loud music, shiny rims, but we love God. Form my heart. I wrote that, y'all, in a rebellion against people who said that because you do all of this and A, B, C, and D, you don't love God. And I'm like, and interestingly enough, if you have to become a pastor that's kingdom and not enforcing your preference, because it's very easy to say that if it's not Benny Hinn expression. Like, for example, I super disagree with people who feel as if Benny Hinn is godly and Kirk is not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Benny Hinn could never do what Kirk Franklin has done. Watch this. And Kirk Franklin can't do what Benny has done.
Absolutely.
But to get rid of one because one has a sleeveless shirt and has muscles on. Now watch this. It's going to mess you up. I'm about to challenge you. Benny Hinn that's God until you see him being in full support of Charlie Kirk.
Jesus.
This is good.
And so you look up and so you say, okay, Benny Hinn is like in the white evangelical category.
Yeah.
And I'm asking you a question: what black church he been to? Here in the Americas.
Jesus.
Now y'all can't answer that because y'all ain't been around. But I ain't never seen him at an African American pastor's church.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't never seen that. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna say, I have white friends, I have black friends. What I'm trying to say is that Kirk has no problem coming to our church.
Yeah.
But there are people who we think we put them in the godly category. And if you have a conversation with them and ask them about their religious beliefs, ask them about their political beliefs, etc., you may find. You know what I'm saying? So it's very difficult. Don't just because Kirk wiggling and Benny Hinn is people are passing out. Don't put Kirk in the carnal category.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good.
Because I don't have, hear this, I have all of Kirk's album. I'm talking about me.
Yeah.
I have maybe one or two of Benny Hinn's album. And if I had the opportunity to shake a hand, like I say, hey, you got to meet Benny Hinn or you got to meet Kirk Franklin. Either or, I'm meeting Kirk all day.
Of course.
Because I relate to him in many areas. And I would like to reach who Kirk has reached. He talks a language. And you'll be like, well, Benny Hinn got the power of God. But Kirk does too.
Yeah.
So you got to stop arguing with trees, suns, clouds, stars, and the moon. They all serve different purposes. But all created by God.
Yeah, that's good.
Beautiful.
I'm just preaching a little bit.
That's good.
Man, what? But hold on, let me do the introduction. I'm cute though. Y'all know I ain't lying. Yes, sir. Y'all, welcome to Bed with y'all. It's about to be phenomenal. It's about to go down, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Yo, what's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday to you. Do me a favor, like, share, and tag, y'all. Welcome to Band with in the Lunchroom. Do me a favor and send your boys some lunch money, and I'll split it with them.
I'm hollering.
Did we wish Pastor V happy birthday yesterday?
We did.
Oh, let's do it again, y'all. Happy birthday to Drip. Look, y'all. It's September, and it is Suicide Awareness Month. We're going to have a conversation about that. That's going to be my segment and Doc's segment. Before we do it, Chris, what would you do?
All right, so this What Would You Do segment is called Does Emotional Cheating Count? I'm a 34-year-old man, and I've been with my girlfriend for 8 years. The first few years were tough. I was grinding to become a lawyer, and she was studying to be a nurse. We didn't have much time for each other, but now we've both accomplished our goals, and we're finally ready to get married. In our third premarital counseling session, she confessed that she had been having what the pastor called an emotional relationship with another man. No dates, no physical contact, just constant calls and texts for 6 months during the time that I was fighting to become a lawyer. She said she just wanted to lay everything on the table before we got married. At first, I acted cool, but the more I think about it, the more it feels like she cheated. I know I've been busy, and I've even made mistakes myself, doing more than emotional cheating. But something about this doesn't sit right. So here's my question. Do I let it go and move forward into marriage, or walk away now before saying I do? Men, what would you do?
I do want to clarify. So he cheated? Because he said he did more than emotional. So.
Yeah, but you know, men, he said he did more.
It's normal.
He said he did more than emotional cheating, but something about what she said isn't sitting right with him.
That's
normal
right.
though. That's normal.
That's a man for you.
Yeah, men can, but I don't know. How do men handle that? No physical touch, but you just.
Nah, it's here's what men are extremely possessive when it comes to certain things. For how can I say this? A certain type of man, emotional cheating is just as bad as physical.
Yeah.
What we would say to if we were with the homie now, and he told us that story, all of us would say she gone, bro. When a woman is with somebody else in her emotions, she done. I would say, nah, cut it. You say emotional, like you fell in love with them and all that stuff. Nigga, please.
Yeah, because that's basically what that is.
It was
Yeah.
only 6 months.
I don't care about that.
But I'm saying if she ended it and now she still want to
No,
go
hear
forward.
me. Listen to me. You feel me. You feel me.
Well, yeah.
Listen to me,
Yeah,
dog.
that's-
Listen to me. I'm gonna be honest
That's
with you.
cheating.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm speaking for the strong king. I ain't talking. So I'm writing this book.
Tell us.
I'm writing this book, and it's separate from the collection that we're doing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the next one that I write. It is the servant, the warrior, the politician, and the king. So the servant, the warrior, the politician, and the king. All four are men, but because of their makeup, there are things that all of them need. But then there are things that there are ways that you interact with them differently.
Yeah.
Okay. A king would never accept emotional cheating.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about king in terms of position. We're talking about makeup, right? I mean, you're going to see me merge the alpha male personality, the beta male personality, the sigma male personality, the omega male person. All of these are personalities of men. And you're going to see me merge those four concepts. I think what happens is women want the position of the king, right? But they want him to emotionally be the servant.
The servant, yeah.
That's good.
And there are certain things that kings just absolutely don't tolerate. That a man who is more he has more of a servant personality, he would tolerate.
Yeah.
Right? And so I'm only talking to those certain types of men that they don't see it like that. They're like, oh, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Especially, and you gotta be very careful about the whole concept of emotional cheating, etc. A lot of times, the king and the warrior, they have many, many options.
Yeah.
So for you to come out and say, oh, I emotionally cheated, the first thing a king is gonna do is be like, oh, okay, cool, bye. Because I have 25 other options that I am their emotional cheating.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So you can do double standard, you can do all of those. And I'm gonna talk about what we call double standard. I'm gonna talk about, it's gonna be the king part. What you see me talk about concerning the interaction with a king and sex and so forth is gonna be interesting. I think it may be a bestseller.
Yeah. It sounds
It
like
does sound like it. Yeah.
All right. And it's not going, and a lot of women are not going to like it. But a lot of women, if you have an open mind, you'll say, oh, I think I've been wanting a king, but really what I need is a politician.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Because it may match with you.
Yeah.
But if you have if you say, I want a king, you're going to sacrifice a lot. You'll have more possessions, but you will sacrifice a lot emotionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes don't knock on the king's chambers.
That's good. That's good.
Not if you may have a comfortable life, but you're gonna sacrifice some other stuff.
Yeah.
And so in this case, it depends on what my guy is.
Yeah.
So from a certain perspective, I'm gonna be like, emotional cheating, let her go. Just do this, my guy. Hand her off to whoever she emotionally cheated with. She gone. She done. Don't be like, no, go do that.
Yeah.
And don't even cry about it.
Yeah.
I don't care how in love. I don't care how plans. Take the ring that you almost bought or you bought. Give it to another shouted.
Jesus.
Or hold on to it for another shouted. Or go back and just get some money off of it. But do not work through that. Oh, now you don't like what I'm talking about. But you got to add one more sprinkle to it.
Tell us.
While my nigga was in law school.
Yeah, that's the part for me.
Yeah.
That's the part.
do it again.
You gonna do it again. You're going to do it again.
Yeah.
Listen to
Something
me.
else.
This.
Yeah.
Check this out. This is what my dad told me years ago. He told me this years ago. I drove him to church. He was about to preach somewhere. He stopped me in the middle of the church parking lot. I'm like, ain't you supposed to be meditation or getting ready to preach? But he maximized that moment to talk to his son.
Yeah.
A lady was walking in the church. All right. This man pointed. He said, "Stop the car." The church right here. He about to go minister. He said, "Now, if you marry her, you'll be off preaching and singing and doing what God calls you to do. And you won't be home a lot. You'll walk in your own house and she'll have another man in there talking about some she got lonely."
Yeah.
So that's why kings shouldn't allow a woman to emotionally cheat, because kings don't live for just you.
That's good.
They ain't gonna always be around.
Yeah.
And if she don't have the ability to control herself, so kings you don't ever marry no woman that's how do you call it, spoiled.
Yeah.
You gotta marry somebody. If you a king,
That's good.
you gotta marry a woman that understands what the responsibility.
Yeah.
So emotional cheating, no, you better shut up.
She should have got an emotional support dog.
That she should have. She should have.
They good cuddlers.
She should have talked to y'all about getting
Too
too soon.
Too soon.
My bad.
That's funny.
Yeah.
What y'all think? I want to hear from y'all. What y'all think about it?
No,
That's just my stance
I
on that,
agree.
Chris.
The fact that he was in law school, that's the part too. I'm like, okay, you
While
gotta-
he out there killing
you
children,
trying to-
and you're about to benefit from his life.
Yeah, you trying to become better. So you know
Yeah, I
that.
didn't like that.
Yeah, that wasn't you. She's gonna do it again. I agree
Oh,
with Dr.
absolutely.
Lynn. Yeah, she gonna do it again now, because then you go for you got big cases, and then you may go for partner, and now you
What
just
if
not
he
gonna
make
be
it to the
home.
Supreme Court?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
You're not gonna be home. So yeah,
Not the one.
I agree.
I agree too.
I love that. That book, women in me
What?
gonna buy that book.
That book gonna be fine.
Women gonna be real low key about it. 'Cause they gonna, oh, man.
Yeah,
read
because
the book.
I'm telling you,
You read it. You
I'm
wanna
telling
read
you,
it.
I recommend that every woman purchases the book. Here's why: because it will help you not be frustrated. You will choose better.
That's good.
And understand.
You're gonna understand. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, I don't need this person. I need this person because it's going to complement your personality,
Yeah.
A, B, C, and D. You know, sometimes you're choosing a man based upon what he has, not who he is.
That's good.
And you get frustrated when you find out who he is and what he has. Two different.
Yeah.
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 That's
You get
really
frustrated.
good.
So providers are not always kings.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Because you can be a servant and rich.
Yeah.
You can be a servant. You can have a servant personality and be a CEO.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That's good.
So that's why I'm going to do the book, because I really want men to understand who they are, but I want women to say, oh man, I don't need that type of person. I need this type of person.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm buying it.
Me too.
Me too.
I'm going to get that to y'all for free, man. You feel me?
You gotta buy it. You gotta get it.
Yeah,
Bestseller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really think the four of y'all going to put it on bestseller though if y'all buy it.
But we're gonna add 2. We're gonna add 2. We're gonna buy
It'll
it.
only be 2, 4, 6, 8. That's $80. Come and sell it for $20.
What if I buy all of them?
Yeah, you know, we could buy 5, 6, 10,
But
20.
buy all of what books?
The books.
Like all of them that I sell? Well, shuck your
believe
ducky.
Investor.
Y'all hot.
You all right?
Yo, you got your hair all out.
It's the hair.
But it's the jersey. Too. It's the, not
What
the
you
jersey.
got on
But
under that? All right.
It's hot in here.
it's not hot in here.
It's not.
Ooh, yes, the hair. I can't.
Or you probably doing early.
Pre.
Very.
Get old.
You say that on national.
Hey, it starts in the 30s.
You need to do the whole show like this. Well, you know. My name is Crystal.
Embrace your womanhood.
Well, I'm going through pre-menopause.
My name is Crystal.
I did look it up. It can start at 31.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yours ain't
First
no
time
31.
experiencing symptoms though, right?
Why would you tell people that?
I was just asking.
Yeah, I be having hot flashes, y'all. I be hot.
You break out in sweat.
Or are you
Yeah.
dehydrated?
Maybe. I don't know.
When last time you had water?
right now.
I drink water all the time. Okay. At work. Okay, let me say this. At
Yeah,
work.
we never drink water at work except.
Yeah, we drink energy drinks.
Yeah, we need to
and
stop that.
coffee. But
That's
at
what it
home,
is.
I do
Yes,
drink water
this
at night.
was
I do.
I'm not disagreeing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these are terrible. They'll send you a dehydration.
Yeah.
Y'all, you
Yeah.
could be dehydrated drinking that stuff. Yeah.
What made you do your hair like that? No, I like it. I think it's dope. First of all, are you sure all that's your hair?
Wow.
I'm very sure it's my hair. It is mine though. I blow dried it out. It's mine. My arms hurt.
You know what you should do? You should clip a little bit of it and sell it to people who don't have edges.
Me.
So you gonna put
need a
this?
piece.
You gonna put this right here?
People do
I
that.
might add it to my ponytail.
So why don't you have edges, Des?
Why would
It was a long story. So
What
That's how
happened?
the
Is it
hair-
genetics?
no, back in the day we had this
mama threw you a
style.
perm?
It was kind of in 3rd grade.
You know that they say that's what all the people say who don't have edges. My mama permed my hair when I was a little girl.
So that's what you about to say?
No,
Okay.
I got a perm right now actually.
Okay.
So when it, but we had this style called poetic justice braids.
Janet Jackson?
Yeah.
The big ones.
Yeah, real big. So I had those, and y'all, my edges never recovered after I had those braids.
They braided your edges too.
They probably braid right
they,
here.
You know, they used to.
Yeah, we didn't
catch
have knotless.
everything. We didn't have knotless back then.
And how old were you?
This was a couple years ago.
So you were grown?
Yeah.
So your edges wouldn't fully mature?
Well, I did go to the dermatologist.
Oh, what they
and
say?
They said that my follicles are still alive. She told
Shut
me
the
I
lie.
shouldn't wear.
I felt the Holy Ghost.
I did too a little bit. He about to wake back up. He about to wake back up. There you go.
That was
He knocks him out
powerful.
sometimes.
Yeah, the Holy Spirit take me out. I come back.
He snored me, come right back.
The Holy Spirit take me out. That's good.
Snoring.
Yeah,
No,
he
why you
snore
gotta
every
snore?
time.
The Holy Spirit take me straight out. I love the Holy Ghost.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah.
I was in worship while I was driving.
Did you pass?
I was worshiping, man, and I shot about it.
Oh.
And I came
Oh, yeah,
back.
thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God. Your
so
eyes was
glad
on the
you
road.
came
Where
back.
you were riding?
I was still steering.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because
Who
he
was
will do
driving?
what? Take the wheel.
Hey. That
For sure.
is He'll take the wheel.
That's right.
Well, I hope he take the wheel. And I'm about to cut my hair off, y'all.
Don't do that.
Knee along. I'm
Don't
coming
do
in
it.
here like knee.
Don't do it, dog.
However, you
Brady would
how
be
to
said,
rock-
get your own hairstyle.
know how to rock a short hairstyle though.
I like it. I'm just, or maybe I could just do a bob.
But
What's that?
don't cut it.
It just be, so basically.
Yeah, that looks
like
bad already.
Well, it's not done, but I'm saying I can't handle it. I'm getting too old for all this hair. This week,
It is God's glory.
Samuel.
You just called me Samuel.
Hey,
Yes, it's a lot of hair, y'all. I can't. I'm getting old.
he's
The blow
frustrated.
dryer
with
hair
it?
grows
It's a
fast,
whole
too.
process. You gotta wash it.
Yeah, we don't care about it. I'm just saying,
Okay,
don't.
I don't know about this.
You know,
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll see.
I was just saying I don't know about that. You don't have to look over here
Yeah.
to say anything about my noodle head.
Raymond. See the chicken flavor.
My hair is extra curly.
So why don't you color your hair anymore?
It is colored.
I'm saying like you used to dye all the colors.
It's not colored. This is natural. Sorry.
You just told me
forgot.
that's not. You're not.
I forgot.
You're not naturally blonde, bro.
I thought I colored my hair naturally blonde.
You're not naturally
Yes, I
blonde.
am.
No, you're not.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think I've always, ever since I know her, she been blonde.
no, that's not. What? Y'all don't lie on the
Ever
show.
since she's known me.
It's not true.
That is true.
It's not true.
That is true for Pastor Chris.
You've been
Chris and
red,
this.
purple, pink, blue.
Yes.
Well, those were like
That's what she dyed it, but her natural color has
Oh, yeah, the base.
Your hat. I've been knowing you since you were a kid.
blonde.
Black.
Maybe brown, not black.
Man. All right, this.
wet towel.
It's questionable.
Yes, and before I start, shout out to Brittany Washington. She sent us some money. Welcome to It's Questionable, where we tackle the topics that make you think twice. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
I tried to say her real name since it was a show.
No, I'm used to calling her B-Watch.
Yeah, I think we all call her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading the display name. Okay. Well, a recent psychology study suggests that the more intelligent a man is, the harder it is for him to find a life partner. Research indicates that men with higher intelligence levels often overanalyze emotional connections, which can make it difficult to simply enjoy the flow of a relationship. On top of that, they tend to avoid small talk altogether, something that often plays an important part in building bonds early on. So the combination of being overly critical and steering clear of casual conversation can end up becoming a barrier to forming lasting romantic relationships.
Wow.
But what do you all think? Does higher intelligence actually make it harder to find love, or is this questionable?
I agree with that, but it's women too.
You think so?
Oh, absolutely. Y'all do. But yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Now, I'm not in that category. I'm not highly intelligent.
Yes, you
Yes,
are.
you are.
No, no.
Yeah, you don't
Highly
like small
intelligent.
talk.
Yeah, you
I
don't like
I
small
don't
talk.
like small talk, but I'm not. What's the metric of highly intelligent?
You.
It's not true.
Very true.
So I'm.
No.
Oh,
No.
You
saw
can't
that?
even use the same
You saw
sound for
that?
that. You gotta use a different
Why would
sound.
you reverse?
You can't do that.
Because I'm not highly intelligent, y'all.
You are.
I am a genius in common sense.
That's highly
You do
intelligent.
both. Yeah.
I don't do both.
Both. Yeah.
You have common sense and you are highly intelligent, knowledgeable. You know things. You read. You are
You have
intelligent.
wisdom.
And you know how to ask questions.
Yes.
To dig deep.
I don't think that's what they were talking about. I think they were talking about a natural intelligence.
You have that too.
I don't.
Can we
Trust
take
me.
an IQ test?
We should not do that on TV.
We should.
You don't
Well,
want to take it?
we don't have to tell the results.
I don't want to
Tell
play.
mine.
Yeah, well, we should do that on one
I'ma
show.
tell
We
mine.
should take an IQ test. How many questions, I wonder? What?
I'm gonna take it.
It'd be bad.
should take
I
it.
think we should take it.
Let's take it.
Okay.
I'm the only one who should have a problem here.
No, I'm the
No.
only one. I bet you're higher than mine.
I doubt it.
I guarantee you, dog.
What type of questions? Multiple choice, I got a chance.
No, I need the circle.
Open-ended. Yeah.
I need the circle. I need the bubble.
C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
C. 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 D. A. C. C.
All mine gonna be all of the above. All of the above.
I love all of these.
I love all of the
All
above.
above is
Open.
perfect.
Yeah.
Have y'all ever taken one before?
I know you
IQ
have.
test, I haven't.
You have it.
I have.
You gonna have the highest one. You
I
and
have.
Brand.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe Brandy.
I have, and that's what I'll be trying to tell y'all.
Shakira.
Oh yeah, Shakira winning. For sure.
Hers would be
Oh.
Shakira between Brand and
Probably
Dez.
Brandy.
Nah, it's gonna be. It's gonna be. I personally think. Don't be offended.
Don't worry.
Okay. I think it would be Shakira, Dez, Brandy.
All right, that's it. We ain't going past that. We can do ours off TV. Let's do ours when we done.
Mine-
Oh.
Book sense. Like, I say I have common sense.
I have common
grew
sense.
Up, yeah, I grew up.
So who got the best common sense out of the three of us?
Why you didn't include me?
Yeah, no.
You're not included. You already got yours.
Yeah, you got. Yeah,
know
stay.
who you
Mind your
want.
business, dog. Mind your IQ business.
Yeah.
Mind your IQ.
Now we in CS business. You don't know about this. You don't know about this. You don't know about this. You don't know about common sense. All right, so who got the? I think I got the higher common sense, though.
I would say that. Yeah.
I got the higher common sense, though.
Okay, what's another one?
Common sense, though.
What's another one?
Physical ability.
Brand, I gotta do something. Physical ability?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Out of who? Out of who?
We can do women and men.
Oh, you who?
At least I'm second with that one, huh?
Yeah, because they don't work. They don't work out.
Yeah, I'm second.
I never said I didn't. Why you want to play so
Worked out
bad?
today.
I was about to be that. I was going to be the
You go to Planet Fitness and you get on the bike with like the old people.
Okay, so we had a
The
workout
bike don't even
fitness.
lean over. You be up like this right here.
And we had a workout fitness test. Like it was like a fitness test.
Out of who? The four of y'all?
All of us, yeah.
Oh, I think Creed got y'all.
Yeah.
Creed gonna have you.
I'll be number 2 though.
Wow.
What number would you be?
Oh, yeah.
I would.
Yo,
You would be.
One thing about me, I don't give up.
Lynn, listen, I ain't gonna lie to you.
You can be fast.
Lynn gonna be
But I'm
second.
coming behind.
Lynn,
I ain't fast.
It ain't no insane.
You gotta have a test. Let's transform the sanctuary.
He did though.
Well, let me
look
tell
like
you
a
something. I saw.
Oh, you want to do it today?
Look,
Tensions on. Let's go.
I saw y'all remember Dez when she was jumping rope, dog?
Oh,
this
now,
Negro,
she know how to jump rope.
This Negro did not stop.
Yeah.
I'm talking about it was. I was like, what
That's her
in
element.
the world?
Yeah, she in her element with that. She loves to jump rope. Okay. And it's like if she knows she can do it, she gonna kill it. But anything else, she like, I don't want to do that. I ain't doing
So
that.
Dez, why get on the bike? Why not just jump rope?
I
You'll
don't
get the.
always get on the bike. That was back in the day.
No, Chris said you did it 2 weeks ago.
Back in the day.
Back in the days too.
I didn't say 2 weeks ago.
No, we
were-
had a conversation about it too. It was last week.
Well, we was talking about what she does on the bike.
Be on the phone.
Yeah, we was saying she be on the phone, but
I only get on the
really-
bike when I have a lot of administrative tasks to do.
Why work? Do
You
them.
can do
Yeah,
it
do that
before.
afterwards.
I
Yeah, you
cannot
can't do that. You
That's
can't
how
do
you
that.
know you work.
That's how
Can't even read
Yeah,
and
that's how you
run.
know you're not in the
I can't even read
CS,
and
the
run.
CS category.
Yeah.
Reading and running is psychotic.
What?
Who does that?
Walking.
She don't be running then.
Walking.
Well,
Walking and run
sometimes
gives me a headache.
I do interval sprints. I don't just sprint out. I don't do that.
But in
Still,
between
how
time,
are you
reading.
doing? Yeah.
'Cause it's
I'm
enough
trying to catch my
time.
breath.
Oh no, it ain't enough time.
How
You must
long
be
you
doing
take
a
to
minute and
break?
30 seconds.
You don't be
the
doing.
machine does it by itself for me. So
What
for
machine?
me,
30 seconds.
That's why I like Planet Fitness treadmills. They have this feature called Sprint 8. So you do 8 sprints and 8 rests in between.
How long
But for
is
your
those?
rest, it's a minute and 30. Yeah, a minute and 30, and you walk, and then you sprint full out for 30
Well, you can. If what
For
are
a
you?
minute and 30 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm
you can
reading.
read, but what are you reading? Like a novel?
Yes.
Ain't no way.
Or sometimes
individual.
I'll do an incline walk and read, but that was when I was in a book club. So, you got deadlines.
I ain't never been to no book club.
Ever.
Like the physical book or
I
was
tried it, it
audio?
didn't work out.
How are you doing that?
I don't know, y'all.
Ain't no way.
It's simple. You just prop it up on the little thing.
It's not simple.
Are you
I
running
would lose my
hard?
place
Are
every
you running
time.
hard?
I'm trying to focus on living.
You're not running hard.
No, it couldn't be.
Y'all.
I was running at 6.5. And it goes up every
6.5
time.
and reading.
That's not sprinting.
To me.
Yeah, you got short legs.
11, 12 is a sprint.
Oh, no. I'm not doing that. My legs, I'm going to slide off the machine.
So you
I
have
don't that much
jogging,
legs.
you have running, and then
Well,
you have
that's not
sprinting.
jogging.
That's
I
a
think
run.
anything over 5 is not jogging.
No, over 5 is a run.
Okay.
You're
Well,
running, but you're not
it's a sprint
You're not
sprinting.
sprinting.
To me.
You can't do to me.
Yeah, like she kills me.
It's my world.
No, it's not. 6.5 is not a
It's gonna
sprint.
always
Nah.
adjust
That's
something,
like-
huh?
That's a run.
Yeah, you're running.
You're running.
Y'all, if I'm breathing hard, my heart rate be 176.
That's
At
because you're out of
6.5.
shape.
Yeah, 6.5.
That's why I don't see how you
176.
read. I still don't.
You not.
I can't connect the
Wow.
reading and running.
Well, I don't read for that 30 seconds. I read for the 1 minute and 30.
How did you even finish a book?
I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad.
Y'all, I don't know. And sometimes I would just walk my neighborhood and read. Like, it's yeah. It's
You
all
must
right.
live in a good neighborhood to walk and read.
At the time.
Interesting.
Oh, you saying that because we moved on up?
Oh, gotcha. All right, Des. Thank you for It's Questionable. Brand, talk to us about our current events. Prophesy My lunch money is coming right now.
In Jesus' name. Hallelujah.
Go ahead, Brian. I'm sorry.
Vice President Kamala Harris is making headlines again for her new candid and seemingly unfiltered memoir. 107 Days was released yesterday and chronicles her abbreviated 2024 presidential campaign, which began after President Joe Biden withdrew from the race. By taking her memoir on tour, Harris is signaling a push for her new platform. Politico frames it as a reintroduction to Democrats and potential voters for 2028, while NBC News sees it as an early move to jumpstart her personal ambitions. The Guardian calls her memoir, quote, "No closure, no hope," end quote, criticizing Harris for sticking to political talking points and avoiding real accountability. And Stephen A. Smith blasted the book in media commentary that Harris spends too much time talking about blaming others for her failed campaign and not enough of taking responsibility herself. The Associated Press, however, took a slightly different angle, noting that Harris stopped biting her tongue, and AP highlighted that her candor in admitting mistakes and sharing her frustrations and revealing moments of vulnerability has finally humanized her beyond the headlines. So what can we take away? Harris isn't just telling a story, she's outlining her strategy. Her candid takes on former President Biden and Governor Tim Walz also expose the internal tensions going on within the party. The book tour gives her a stage, and the critics are split. Some see grievances, while others finally see glimpses of transparency. Either way, we're going to see her in 2028.
What's she doing in 2028?
She's likely going to run for something else. We don't know if it's going to be presidential at the moment, but right now she isn't on the ticket for California. She didn't decide to run for their governor. I think it was that role that they said she might do, but she isn't doing this year. So that means in 2028 she'll be on a ticket for something. And of course, y'all know we voting again in 2028. Can't count those days fast enough.
What?
Whoa, that man.
Look, we don't wait
yet.
until 28. We need something to change now because you'll have the whatever he does by the time re-election comes, it'll take another 4 years to fix what he did.
Oh yes, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Maybe longer. So Brent, go back, man. So sum up what you talking about.
So everybody last week or so.
Talking fast, man.
I
She
was.
have a book. That's it.
I was talking fast.
Yeah, just sum it up for
my bad.
for the CS people.
So Vice President Harris released a book. It's a memoir of her political campaign that she went through last year and ended up losing the presidential election. And people there's a lot of criticism coming behind her book because it doesn't really, she's finger pointing in the book a lot. Like, for example, she said the Obamas didn't give her a proper endorsement, in her opinion. Certain people who held other seats didn't give her a particular endorsement. And then she also unfolded some of the tensions that were happening behind the scenes that she was experiencing. So a lot of people were like, hey, thanks for the memoir, but take accountability. You're not taking accountability for the things that you said.
What woman does?
Ooh, Father.
Wow.
That was quick.
That was quick.
How did we get here?
Jesus.
No, there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
What woman takes accountability? I'm asking. It doesn't matter if you're vice president or anything else. What woman takes accountability really? Huh?
Well, did you want her to say it's
Huh?
100% my fault that my campaign failed?
No. I'm saying when see don't try to don't deflect.
wondering.
No, I'm wondering too. I'm asking y'all. I'm asking when do we see? Let's just talk about our people. When do we see African American women on any level? No matter what, whether you're a school teacher or you're the vice president of the United States.
Help us.
And we live in based upon this presidency, we live in the United Mistakes.
Yeah, mistakes. United mistakes.
Chris, we are in the United Mistakes of America.
We in the United mistakes of America.
This is
This is the truth. One nation.
Wow.
If y'all
One nation under God.
if y'all see that mug all over social media, y'all know I started that. You've never heard of the United Mistakes of America.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Heard of it. It happened here.
Quote him, y'all. Quote him. Quote him.
Quote me. I'm right.
Okay.
But I'm asking you, when do you all take accountability for what you did without saying the word but?
And you are in the vein of what a lot of the critics online,
I'm in the Holy
commentators
Ghost.
have been saying, and a lot of it was not that the book in itself, the idea of the book was bad, but it was an emotional response to the loss. A lot of finger pointing, a lot of,
It wasn't necessary.
And here's the thing: it is not even a bad thing that she did the memoir.
Right.
I think a lot of the
I'm gonna read
discourse
it.
was also too soon. Like for the memoir, it might have been something that you do maybe 10, 15 years down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even know
because
she
of
could
the
legally
emotion.
do it.
I
didn't- I
to
think-
run again. We don't need to know.
Yeah.
And that was the other thing they were saying,
In
like
between.
she's highlighting a lot of the discourse happening inside of the Democratic Party.
So
But
the
them
book is
people
already
you
out?
need. Oh yeah, it came out yesterday. I'm about to go
She
get that
did
bad boy.
interviews yesterday.
Stop.
She's on
Release.
tour.
She on tour.
She's doing same very similar campaign to Michelle Obama.
Gotcha. I'm about to get
She's
that book
go
today.
around.
Yeah.
She's doing
Yeah.
candid interviews. She's going on podcasts. She's been on Call Her Daddy. Like she's going different places.
Oh, so she done with America then?
That's what it
Yeah, she
sounds
done
like.
with America. She done. She's old.
gonna
She's
run somewhere else in
yeah,
2028.
yeah.
Yeah.
She may be an African prime minister. Kamala Apupu Sapupe.
Yeah, so that's been a lot of the commentary behind the book. Quotes came out last week about her issues with President Biden.
I can't believe she did that.
Yeah, I'm excited
what y'all
to read
did?
it just to see, but
see what y'all did?
I was very
Lord
surprised.
You see what y'all did?
Politics. That's a different
Yeah.
ballgame.
You see what y'all did? You see what y'all
didn't do
did?
that.
You see what y'all did?
Did we see?
Y'all see what y'all did?
Jesus.
Audience, the band, y'all see? You see?
I see.
Y'all see? I asked the question, and they went back to the book. When it was released? When it was released? Man, yesterday, get that.
We got a lot going
Accountability for
on.
Kamala.
Yeah, like I don't.
You wanted to take accountability for
No.
Kamala?
I asked y'all a question. I asked when,
Yeah.
I can
Like
count
us
a couple
personally?
instances
without saying the word but
twice.
Like us.
in your life, right?
personally.
I'm gonna get back to you tomorrow on that one.
Just kidding, y'all.
Yeah.
crazy.
I think we have to. So congratulations to the book. On the book.
Yeah.
But I wanna highlight something without knowing, because I didn't know about this story, I didn't know about the book, I didn't know about the critics, didn't know about anything.
Yeah.
I want to highlight this. Women never take accountability for anything.
Guilty.
So what are y'all gonna do about that? Because you know,
I think we could change the world one day at a time.
dude, this is kind of dude.
Sir, don't go off that. Don't go
Dude.
off that one. Don't go off that one.
There's something wrong.
Yeah.
There's something wrong. One day at a time.
Yo,
That's why he think we ain't ever gonna take no accountability.
One day at a time.
it
One
that
day.
is actually hilarious, man, and it proves my point.
Yeah, exactly.
My point.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And y'all cool with that?
No.
I mean, no.
I'm trying to figure out where has she been this whole time?
She been writing that
Yeah,
book.
she's been writing the book.
I'm gonna do what he did,
Been writing the book.
what Obama did, what Michelle.
And I thought they were friends.
Me too.
Y'all, when I tell you she dropped a
read it.
grenade, she mentioned in the book, they pulled an excerpt of her talking about her running mate, y'all.
Dead said we can change the world.
At the time, like,
One day at a
Dude,
time.
that is hilarious,
I
dog.
believe it.
You proved the point. Okay, go ahead, Brian.
no, she would put in the book, y'all, her running mate, Governor Tim Walz, he was having the debate with Vice President J.D. Vance, and she puts in that she told her husband, like, what is happening here? Like, what she was saying behind the scenes about him. I'm like, why would you say that? Like, that's the person you ran with. Like, that's not your opponent. Yeah, he didn't do a great job at the debate, but he didn't know he was going to be a vice president-elect. Like, why would you put that in the book? Why would you put that you didn't agree with certain things that were going on with the Biden administration behind the scenes? You're at the table. You're his vice president. You're disloyal. You know, it was a lot. It was a very, to me, I'm excited to read it because I like to read, but to me, a very emotionally driven memoir because you lost. You lost. And it was a tough loss. The orange man crazy. But you lost.
Well, I think she may. Okay, let me ask this question. Are we sure that she is actually saying all of these things?
Oh, yes. And then she's doing interviews, sir.
Okay,
She is doing interviews on several different platforms. So at some point, you're going to see. She's been on The View. She's doing a couple of podcasts. She's making rounds.
Okay, so maybe I'm not justifying what the woman of God is doing, but I will say to lose by a landslide. I'll never forget it, y'all. I woke up, man.
Yep.
I went to sleep. No, before I went to sleep, I said, okay, she has some time. You know, I closed my eyes, y'all.
Yeah.
I woke up. I said, America most definitely did not want you.
Oh, yeah.
Now watch this. Let's look at it. How she lost. America, blacks, whites, Hispanics, everybody rallied around President Trump. Okay? Only to get what we have today. We would have been I personally believe we would have been in some precarious situations with her.
Yeah.
For sure.
But y'all, basic level stuff, man. The deportation that we've been seeing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think she's like this. Y'all, do you know Hispanics voted for Trump, the man that you voted for, the man that was going to kick you out of the country.
And you got kicked out.
And you were proud about it.
Yeah.
You were proud. Oh, he's going to say.
Yeah.
And he came and snatched your family.
Snatch. Come on now.
Snatch.
And so I personally
I thought he
think.
was going to save me. I'm not a criminal. No, you're an immigrant.
No,
He don't want you
and,
here.
and I ain't gonna lie to you. And when you look from her vantage point, right, that may cause a certain level. Y'all should have stayed with me.
Yeah.
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 So it's an emotion.
Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't never been for this transgender movement. I've never been for that, legalizing it, making it normal. Our kids were about to move into that ideology. It was about to be a thing. We were about to have to share restrooms with. So I do appreciate that, but man, it looks like the world is just like this is about to. So I'm like, oh man. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna read the book though. I want to hear what she has to say.
Let's do a
How
book
much?
club.
Very good. Look,
All right.
let me ask this question. How much do you think it'll cost to get her to come on Bandwidth?
We need to catch her while she hot right now. Doing tours
But
and
it
things.
about like 100 G's, ain't it?
She promoting her book. We helping you.
No, she helping us.
She doesn't know that.
Yes, she does. She gonna do the research. She gonna be like, she gonna go through the Bandwidth page and like 50, 25, 120. She was like, we need her.
But then we voted for her in the email.
I did.
I did. I did too.
Who you voted for, Lynn?
You didn't vote for her?
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yo, why would y'all say that? I told y'all I voted for her.
When you told me, you said I really did vote for her.
It's all right. Y'all, I voted
No,
for her.
I'm playing. Yeah,
But
Chris.
that's actually hilarious.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Brad, look and see how much she would cost to come on the show. I bet y'all. I bet it's 100 G's.
Oh yeah, it's probably more than that. 250. It's more than that. It's more than 100 G's, y'all.
I think it's 100. I think it's 100 to 150,000 to get her to come on a show.
This source, and I'm gonna say source loosely because but according to this, between 200 and 300,000.
Yeah.
I got 20 on it.
Dollars?
Yeah, girl.
Or 20,000.
How much you got on it?
I got about 50,000.
200,000.
No, I'm saying like for real.
I got about 50,000.
Okay. How much you got on it?
I'll pay the whole thing.
200,000.
Mm-hmm.
So
You got
we-
200,000.
Oh, so we
I can
good.
do all things.
Oh,
Send us so much money, y'all.
What year were you planning to pay it?
yeah. But y'all don't want to get it next week, you know.
If everybody on this live right now send us
200,
$100.
200,000?
200,000.
Y'all, that's a ticket.
And another source says
Yeah, it's not worth
between 200 and 250 per speaking.
Hey, but if we had
engagement.
if we had her, the show would blow up after
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
virtual.
Oh, what if we did virtual? How much you
Maybe
think?
she did
Half?
Maybe half.
So what's half off?
15 minutes. We asked all the questions
Yeah.
we had. What can we do?
Hey, what happened with this? All right, cool. Why you do this? All right, cool. I don't know where we got it. All right, hey, we gonna do this. All right, cool. We gonna run it. All right, cool. Bye, thank you. We only got 15 minutes, so here we go. Number one, how your husband doing? Cool. How your kid doing? Cool. What happened in the White House? Cool. Why you ain't like Trump? All right, cool. What happened with Biden? Cool. Did he really have COVID? All right, cool. All right, are you a Christian? Cool. What's up with you and Dr. Bryant? All right, cool. Bye.
Did you really have COVID?
That is so funny. That is a real thing. Like, we only got 15
We only got 15
minutes, boy. Y'all, my stomach
Ask
is
the
hurting.
questions
It's
quick.
hilarious.
Ask the questions quick.
Now you
I ain't playing.
hey, you got the funny award for that
I'm
one.
trying to tell you.
You did.
That was
Woo,
good.
that
You
was
really
funny.
We'll go viral, but
Well, I don't know. Brandon have to make it long. We'll have to.
Yeah.
You have to
Slow
edit it
it
real
down.
good.
I'll have to slow that down.
In
Yeah.
0.5 speed.
Yeah.
Bad look. Okay.
y'all, we gotta do this before we go, man.
Okay.
All right, it's Suicide Awareness Month, and we want to make sure we bring some awareness to it. We want to make sure we have a conversation about it. And what I wanted to do is go through some myths concerning suicide, and I want to really get Dr. Lynn's perspective on this. So myth number one is talking about suicide will put the idea in someone's head. That's the first myth. The truth is that talking about suicide does not cause suicide. In fact, it often opens the door for people to share pain they've been hiding. Honest conversations can reduce fear, isolation, and stigma. Is that true, Dr. Lynn, that if I talk about it, there's a myth that says if we talk about suicide, it will give people the idea and cause them to do that. That's a myth. What's your take on that?
No, I believe, and researchers have proven that if you open up that space for people to talk about it, it will decrease the ideations of wanting to commit or attempt to perform the act. So I believe just creating spaces, especially, during the time of the month, drawing awareness to it, checking in with your friend, checking in with your family members to see how they're doing, would just create that space for them to talk, especially with men too. Men, they don't often have that space, to talk. So
I was actually going to ask you a question concerning Black men and suicide. What can you share with us about Black men and suicide?
yes, sir. I would definitely say, because I honor our Black men. I love our Black men. With women, we just talked about it, just being over emotional, with and very consumed with our day-to-day lives and the things that we tend to carry, but providing a space for the man to unpack what he's going through, offering therapy to the male, offering some type of mentorship, saying, hey, have you considered talking to a male figure? Do you have male figures present in your life? Have you considered talking to your pastor? Some people, feel comfortable opening up to spiritual authority versus going to therapy because of that, stigma. So I would definitely encourage Black men to talk. I have brothers, and so one of the things that I'm constantly doing with my brothers is just asking them, how you doing? And I just ask that question, and sometimes they'll be like, I'm straight, And then I'll just keep digging. Okay, so tell me a little bit more about this. Tell me, how can I pray for you? What are some fears? What are some struggles that you struggle with? And then, that just starts that conversation for them to open up.
I wanted you to kind of give me some feedback about this. You said something to stimulate this thought that I think a lot of men feel or have. I don't know if, what would you say to women? What tips would you give to women on how to listen and or how to get a man to open up? Because what I found is that I personally, I come from this school of thought that it takes a grace to know how to listen. And when you're dealing with a lot of women desire that we confide and we open up, but women also consume us with their own conversation. So it's talk, but I want you to open up. And then I found I'm the type of personality that listening is a skill. It's not just I start talking. We have a generation of people on the phone and different things like that. Have you been on the phone with somebody and you can tell that they're on the phone or they're doing something?
Yes.
Well, you can tell when people are distracted. You can say, you make a statement and they'll answer it in the wrong way. You're like, yeah, I'm about to throw everything away. Right. That's so good.
Yes.
What the hell?
There's that.
Yeah.
That type of stuff.
Yeah.
And so I think for me, once I realized that I don't have an audience, I'm not talking. Yes. What would you say to women on how to become an audience? Because I think we think that, and sometimes women can think that you're naturally, you just, you're naturally those things. Well, these are principles that you have to learn. So you couldn't be naturally that, right? What do you say to a woman on how to be an audience for a man to open up?
Yes, sir. Well, one of the things that I would say is becoming socially aware. Learning the personality, you mentioned that, learning the personality of the person or of the male, learning his reactions, learning his response, learning how he communicates, learning if you're in an environment with people, learn how he communicates with other people, and you can take some of those characteristics back to your relationship. The second thing that I would say is active listening. Don't listen to respond. I don't need you to respond. I need you to listen. And so practice just listening. That's going to shock the heck out of him, but just practice listening. And as he's talking, well, tell me more. Why does that make you feel that way? Just doing different things to encourage him to open up more. And then the third thing is, while he's talking, don't have any distractions near you. Don't have your phone. Don't be amongst the children or whatever could become a distraction. Don't be cleaning up and all of those things. Sit and actually listen and engulf yourself into what he's saying or what he's trying to say. Some of the things that I've studied previously is that men struggles the most with depression.
Sure.
Because they're always navigating, how am I going to take care of this? I have children, I have a wife, I have a house, I have a car, I have investments that I want to invest in, but I don't know how I'm going to do all of these things. On top of, I have a sick person over here, I have these things going on. And so allowing them to just dump all of that, talk about all of that, so that you can just be that person for them, that space for them.
You said earlier, talk to your pastor, and that was a trigger. And here's why. A Barna study found that about 18% of Protestant senior pastors in the U.S. say they have contemplated self-harm or suicide within the past year. In the same Barna report, among those 18%, the severity of those thoughts varies. Some are fleeting, others more serious. Some sources claim that 11% of clergy report having suicidal thoughts at some point in their career. Many pastors also report high levels of depression, anxiety, burnout, and stress, which are risk factors for suicidal ideations. I said that because sometimes we don't realize that you said, talk to your pastor, and we hold these people in high regard, but you don't realize that the person that you're talking to can be struggling with the same thing.
Yes.
You know, so I want to be, as a pastor, I want to say, you can run to someone that you may feel will be the answer, but the answer may be struggling with an answer as well. So I wanted to put that out there, that your pastor could be suicidal. That if your pastor does a 20-year run for pastoring as a pastor, at some point, based upon the study, 11% of those people, they consider suicide. Also, pay attention to the men in your life, because we struggle with it. Here's another myth, Doc. There's a myth that says that people, if they say they're going to commit suicide, they probably won't. I want to ask you a question about that. What I've found is that people will use suicide or the threat. Some people will use the threat of suicide to control an outcome. What's the difference between someone using it as a manipulative tactic and someone that's really crying out for help?
I would respond like this. Pay attention to the patterns. If a person is constantly crying out, I'm going to attempt, then there could be possible false attempts there. But we also should always take every case seriously. Yes. And so encouraging them, well, have you talked to someone for help? Referring them to professional help, or even just being that listening ear for them so that you can get to the root of what's going on with them. But every case, I would not say just neglect it because they keep crying out, because we've seen cases where people still, although they've cried out and they didn't do it, they eventually did. And then people, they feel guilty that they weren't present, but, feel the guilt of, well, they continued to cry out. So always being present for them and referring them to professional help. I remember I was in, I always have a story, but I remember when I was in undergrad, and I had a classmate, and she was a cutter in class. And we both studied the same profession, which is music therapy, but music therapy was therapy for her. She would come to class, and you would obviously see that she was a cutter, but she found peace in cutting. Eventually, as she navigated through the therapy course, she stopped cutting. And so I believe, although, people have those moments of, I'm going to attempt, they're still healing somewhere. Sure. And so we should encourage, we should promote, we should push, and we should always be a listening ear for those people. If people are contemplating, talking to the person, male or female, doesn't matter. If people are contemplating, they're at that place where I think I'm going to try, whether it be cutting, peels, running off the road, whatever. If you had an opportunity to speak to a person now, what would you say to them directly? And they're actively doing those things.
Yeah,
now.
they're at least considering it, thinking about it, contemplating,
Yeah, I would say this. Text now, 94000, and let's talk. before you commit the act, let's talk about it first. Let's talk about the intrusive thoughts. Let's talk about the dark place that you're in. Let's talk about the things that are weighing you down in this moment and in this time. And if you still feel that way, then we can move forward with other things to implement. But I want to talk first, because the worst thing that we can do is isolate ourselves with our thoughts. Our thoughts, voices from previous relationships, past trauma, all of those things can be very, very loud, but you need a different perspective and you need a different voice to help you navigate through those thoughts. And then sometimes people will see the reality. Oh, okay. First of all, there's someone that's probably experiencing the same thing that I'm experiencing or going through, and someone is listening to me. Someone hears me. You know, and that goes for a male or a female. Someone is here to understand. Like the guy that recently jumped off of 285. You know, it was devastating. It was devastating. And it was on Father's Day.
Sure.
You know? And so I was thinking, like, God, like, what was going through his mind? And I wonder, did he try to reach out? Who did he try to reach out to? What did they say? Did they turn him away? You know, what type of lifestyle did he have where people may have shunned him off, you know, and said, oh, Kirk be fine, he all right. You know, so just always providing that open space for people to talk, answer the phone, and listen before.
Doc, can I take a stab at it too before we go? I think, and this is to anyone that may be thinking about it, struggling with it, etc. I think one of the things that we do, one mistake that we make is having expectations of people. Yeah. I think when you want to be able to talk to specific people and they don't create that space, it can cause disappointment, discouragement, anger, etc. I think if you are crying out, if you desire something from a particular group of people, consider this: they may not be the person to talk to. Consider that the space that you may be wanting created, that capacity may not be there, and give room and opportunity for other environments to create the space for you. People who are not biased. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, people can't hear you because they know you. And you may be disappointed because you want a person to be able to hear you and listen to you, but they just don't have the ability to. Sometimes you may want to call that number or call a number or find another group of people that they don't know your past, they don't know your history, they don't know any of those things, and they can really see you for who you are, not your past and what you've done. Sometimes that clouds people's judgment. So I think unmet expectations can cause people to go to the edge. Yes. And I'm saying, remove your expectations from this environment and just try another environment that will really, we talk about a lot in the body of Christ, perceive and hear without bias. Sometimes, you know, we have biases that will not allow, family may have a bias that won't allow them to take you seriously, to really hear your heart, to really hear. And if you keep trying to get a family member or a spouse or a friend to hear you versus trying a number, trying a counselor that their purpose is to hear you. You may find their purpose is to hear you. You may find solace, and then you may find, if you give it a chance, I'm just saying, give it a chance, you may find different strategies and ways to reach people that's in your circle. So sometimes people are just at the edge because they just, I just want you to get me. And sometimes they don't have the capacity. Find other individuals that can really receive you and hear you and help you navigate. And you'll be surprised that maybe over 6 months to a year, that time frame, you can go back into your familiar environment and have different strategy and expectations of that environment. So before you make those decisions, try another environment. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's good. That's perfect. Spot on.
A lot of us are get disappointed because we have unmet expectations, and I'm finding out that the people we want to respond a certain type of way, the people we want to support us, the people we want to listen, they don't have the capacity, or they just struggle with biases. They're too close.
Yeah.
So sometimes as you get older, especially as life starts to give you a lot more pressure, sometimes you may want to remove some of the connection by connecting to other people who are not so familiar with you. And you'll get a lot of resolve and comfort, etc. from that. What you think about that?
No, I think that's perfect. I think that's perfect, which is why I think, like you just said, therapy is important. You know, people that are purposed to do this, they're purposed to listen, they're purposed to help you navigate through those thoughts. So I think that's perfect.
So one more time, Doc, give us the information. If people say, hey, I want to try talking to someone, give us the information.
Yes, sir. So first and foremost, if you're in the action, please call or dial 988. That is going to send you straight to the suicidal hotline. If you are wanting to talk and seek professional help to just dig and navigate through your thoughts or your feelings or your emotions, you can text Safe Place to 94000, and we'll walk with you.
There it is, y'all. Yeah, welcome to Band With y'all. We'll see you tomorrow.